Hello everyone, I'm Unlikely. This video is scripted because I'm gonna forget what I want to talk about. If I don't, if you hear any squeaking in my chair, um, and the AC running because the AC is running, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about that. I'm trying to work with suppression, but I think the recording app that I'm using for my voiceover isn't gonna do that for me, unfortunately. So, wanted to talk about some changes I'm making to the channel, along with who I am, what's changing. Obviously, if I'm talking about the changes what I'm doing and what my channel's about, and my boundaries, because that's important too. Without further ado, let's begin with my boundaries. Some pretty self-explanatory boundaries. I don't think they're hard to follow. Um, if they're not followed, I will non-interact with you. I will ban you in my live chat. Do my best to like comments. If it gets out of hand, I'll start turning comments off. Respect my boundaries and behave, please. It's not really an option. Be a decent person. My first boundary is do not flirt me or sexualize me. This is going goes for comments, edits, and live chat. The only person allowed to do that is my husband. So if you see someone flirting with me in live chat, that is my husband. If they weren't, I would have gave them a warning. My second boundary is don't refer to me the name you hear my friends calling me. I'm not comfortable with it. I am not your friend. I'm a stranger online, similar to how you're a stranger to me online. Uh Names you can call me are Unlikely Skeleton, like my user, Unlikely Skeleton Skell, or any variation of my username, along with V. I'm okay with being called V. My third boundary is do not DM me. I am incredibly antisocial and can't handle getting messages from strangers. I will not answer, but there are few exceptions, like alerting me to when my content and art are being stolen, or when someone is impersonating me, that would be appreciated, so I can figure out how to solve that problem. My fourth boundary is do not get too parasocial because I am not your friend or parent or partner. I am simply a stranger on the internet. You can find comfort in my content. I would love to provide comfort and support when I can, but I do not know you personally, nor do you know me personally. I want a community, but again, we are strangers. We don't actually know each other. As a general rule for my channel, this is an inclusive space for LGBTQI plus variants, furries, cosplayers, people of different ethnicities, people with disabilities, mental health struggles. I will not tolerate discrimination in comments or live chat either. Be decent human or leave. Now, those are my boundaries that I've set loud and clear. They're not an option. You will respect them or leave, or I just will not interact with you. Let's talk about what's changing about my channel. So, if you're watching from after my channel has been changed already, I will be putting a timestamp on screen, so feel free to skip this part. So, my channel name is obviously remaining the same, Unlikely Skeleton. I love the user and it will be staying, but the channel mascot is changing to one of my OCs I've had since I was 13. His name is Vince, and he was an OC from a FNAF setting. Um, he himself is my own character, but it's in that type of universe. I've changed it into my own AU of Pretty Fast Bears. I've changed a lot of things with that, and he is not actually part of the game, so I think it's fine to use him. He is my OC, and I might change that in the future. Maybe I'll make him his own universe, but for now, it's the Finest Freddy's universe that he was originally made for. He'll now be the OC I use him as my online persona, but unlikely, the character that is named after my channel I made for this channel specifically will be his side character, along with the Allfather from Tales of Ash and Gold, my first D&D campaign, who will now be accompanied by Dungeon Master, a new character that represents me while doing D&D and will be continuing to represent me during D&D uh, throughout every campaign I make in the future. And very occasionally, I'll have a stylized version of myself, mostly accompanied by my cat Bella or my husband. A stylized version of him, of course. Not exactly what he looks like. And if I'm playing Palia specifically, I think it's pronounced that way, I will be using the character I made for that game, Vixen, as my talk sprite. That is about it for how I'm changing the channel. I'm simply shifting the OC that I'm using for my online persona. That's how it's changing. So let's move on to what my channel is about. My content is and will never be for kids. I'm an adult. I swear I talk about sexual things. My D&D campaigns are often touch dark topics that are suitable for some audiences and will contain trigger warnings so that if you do get triggered by dark topics, you have a warning. If you are under 18, I don't want you watching my content or interacting with me at all. Most videos will consist of my edited VODs from Twitch, which is where do stream. I will be doing my best to stream more regularly after this. Um, I just need to clear some videos off of here that I already have streamed. I do have some videos I need to edit, and I will continue on recording of What Lurks in the Shadows, my Minecraft horror series I started years ago. Never continue it because I got caught up in life, but I really like it, so I plan on continuing it. I will also do more recordings in the future, and I want to upload more consistently as well. But edited videos take longer right now. I have many projects. I'm working on a whole D&D campaign where I draw most of the pictures. Some exceptions, like of course my players drawing their own characters because it's their characters and they're both artists. And my husband's drawings because he's really good at drawing weapon stuff. And I will stay on stream and in the videos that I post when those drawings are made by someone else, like my husband or my friends slash players. So edited videos will be pretty rare, but I will still try my best to make them. Most of what my content will be about is video games, drawings, and D&D. Sometime in the future, I would love to do cooking with only my hands in it, along with a few streams and videos of me doing things in real life, but only, again, my hands showing. My quality isn't the best, as I said earlier in the intro. You're going to hear squeaks in my chair, maybe the AC, sometimes people in the background, because I do live at home with my parents. Um, and one of my siblings and my best friend slash adopted sibling. So I'm sorry if you hear them in the background. I don't have many good things because I don't have good equipment. I am new to this. Uh, so I ask that you be patient with me when I slowly learn how to make videos and as I get better equipment. As you know what my content is about, let's talk about who I am. Call me, as I said earlier, unlikely skeleton, skell, or V. I am a gay trans man. I'm a young adult. I really enjoy animals, dinosaurs, video games, drawings. I'm engaged, but I prefer calling my husband because it might be a little while until we officially get married. So we end up calling each other our husbands. Each other husband. He calls me his husband, I call him my husband. That's just how it is. So I will continue to refer to him as my husband because I like that better. I'm autistic and I have difficulties knowing what socially acceptable to say or do. So if I say something that isn't okay, please nicely bring this to my attention. I will correct. If you handle it aggressively, I will not take it seriously. When you're aggressive, I become defensive, and nothing will be accomplished. So I appreciate if you calmly and kindly educate me on the matter, and I'll do my best to understand and correct my behavior. I don't want to hurt others, so I appreciate the help and understanding of what I'm doing wrong. That's all I have to say for this video. If you want to stay for talks, fun times, games, drawing, simply doing that, or even just to be chaotic in chat, I'm okay with that. As long as you're not breaking any of my chat rules or any of my boundaries. I am completely fine with you being chaotic. I will now be posting the streams that I said earlier that I have backed up from streaming with the new character, Vince. Old recordings I still need to edit. They're the What Lurks of the Shadows ones, or as the mod pack is actually Horrors of the Shadows. Two of them are from 2023. Um, so I will sound different. That was prior to T. I'm pretty sure the one I recorded in 2024 was also prior to T. I think I recorded it uh either July, June, or August. If it's August, then I was just starting T, and I don't sound the same. I don't like the way my voice sounds in it. Now my voice sounds different. So the fifth one, I'll probably have a dramatic voice difference. I will say something about it. So if you are going to watch those, just be known that my voice will sound different because pre testosterone and just starting testosterone, I think. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you for taking your time watching this. I'll see you next time. Remember to take care of yourselves. They're important.